Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Arcadia! So, I just finished this part a little bit. This is right next to our other smolder, and this is just where all of the bamboo comes in. And I decided to just go for a nice low ceiling to make it feel a little bit more like it really had to fit in between these big things. And it's just been running along, getting all converted into sticks. I have a nice backlog now. So, in this episode, I wanted to get started on my storage system. And our storage system will be building in this area over here. So, in this episode, at least, I want to get the redstone part behind it done. And then we'll see if we have time to make it look better. But I'm gonna dig out a big chunk of this for all of the redstone that will be going behind it as well. And I'll get back to you guys. Alright, so I've put the first module down just to give you guys a view and myself a view of how big it's going to be. So this will be one module, and then this is where the wall path will be. I will be blocking these up with just normal blocks, and this will be the chest that you would see. And then all of this would just be able to store more than I would probably need this whole season. And now I just gotta repeat this a bunch of times, and then on the other side as well. So I'm gonna get a few started and then I'll get back to you guys. Alright, so I built the first one, and this is also how I'm going to display the blocks. Just placing them up there. And this is actually quite a simple build. And then, as most people know, I don't build the works, I just added this simple iron named filter because I have access to a lot of iron, and then just added in my 5 first ones to see how it would look. Then here, this would be a mangrove stairs that would be here, and then I am going to be putting stripped mangrove logs on the side and over the top, and then I might add like a little spaces in between, depends on how big I want it to go, and otherwise I might just keep the mangrove log as the separator. So I'm gonna be building a few more of these, and possibly even starting on this side as well, because there will also be a few on this side, so that I will have 2 sides. And once I am quite a bit further, I'll get back to you guys. Alright, so I took a small break to show you guys actually the finished building, because I didn't show that yet, and I really like the way it looks. So this is our game, and in between the episode, Astrixx actually came and played around, and he set himself a time, and I figured I didn't get one for myself, so why don't we try it? I'm just gonna get the stuff ready like 8. Alright, so I've gotten everything ready, and oh, it's early. Let's start. It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Ooh, that took me 31 seconds and 50 milliseconds. That is a good time. Ask at 45, 138. And let me add my time. And that will be 31.50 seconds. Yeah, that's a good time. Alright, so I think we should get not actually back to our sorting system, because Husk made an arena and I will be fighting in there. So I'll see you guys there. So I don't have anything to show, sadly, because I forgot to start my recording. So I won't have anything of the actual fight, but you can go to Husk's channel to look at it, because he'll be doing a complete view of it. It was, with the fighting was me, Husk, Toot, Astrixx, Scuba and Gwen, so it turned out to be a 3v3 and it's quite fun. But now that we're here, there's also something else that I have been looking forward to being able to do. So we are able to make our own arena. I will be making one and I've already read through this. So let me just add my name here. I'll start the design in between the episodes, and then as soon as I find a nice plot, we'll begin building our arena. But why don't we get back to our storage system so that it will eventually be easier. It's in between Left Cliff and now. I placed an order to wood shop, and he delivered 3 shulker boxes full of logs for my for the trains that are going around. So that's pretty nice, and as you can see in between I've been starting to collect leaves. And I will be doing a combination of, if I can jump up, 3 types of leaves, which is acacia, dark oak, and oak. I think they really work together and it will give it just a little bit of a difference. And in between I've also worked more on the storage. So we've got our 2 stones, and then this will be our ores. And then here we'll have 2 for woods, the the logs, and then the planks. But this one is a bit different because I have stacked 2 sorters on top of each other. If I can get out of it. I kind of locked myself in with that. And I did that because I want to be able to sort the 2 different types of ores without having to place them side by side. So I figured I'll go into the air, into the height. So these are 2 item sorters stacked on top of each other, all feeding into these chests. And this will be a passage that will lead to my bamboo area, and also a way for me to get behind to my smelter. You need to move. Alright. Now it should all be running fine again. I'll check on that in a bit later. On this side I have to make the sorters. And I will still expand more because I also need to add like the grass types, the ground stuff. So it's coming along nicely, but it still needs a lot of work. So I'll get some more work done. And alright, so I've made the back one, but I am running low on wood to make all of our hoppers. So I decided let's start with a bit of decorating. So this is the look I'm going for, and I've got to do it, but these also need to be stripped. And I really like the way that this bit of reddish looks. And then I've also placed in these if they're dirt. Here I'll have the 2 other types of mud, the normal mud and the normal dried mud. But this one will have to be a bit different because I can't exactly use that design directly on here because, yeah, the mycelium, pots and grass won't stay the same, so I've got to think of something here. And of course I don't have enough space on top. So on here I am thinking of making it one block higher like this. And then I've got to find a way to keep this one normal. So I think I will be going for this. If I'm correct, the dirt should stay dirt, but the others should be able to also stay as they are. And then we patch that up. We do this, lock this up. And then we add in the stairs. Done! I really like how that looks. Although I do like the normal design better, but it's just how it goes here. That way I can easily find things. So I've kind of gotten most of the blocks that I commonly use and thought about that if you put categories, I add them together like these stones, and then here the other types of stone will be found like calcite, deep slate, two kinds of deep slate of course, the tuff, and then of course on this side you have all of the woods and then the mud together, same with the ores and the grass together. So I think that it is coming along quite nicely. I just got to do a lot more wood farming and a lot more digging out. And I think that in between episodes I will finish this little pathway, possibly get a few more decorated, and yeah, then we'll see you in the next episode, because I am out of time for this one. I did quite a bit of progress on my storage system, but because I'm making a big one just to make it easier for myself to get everything sorted, it will take some while. So I think next episode I will be working on the storage system in between a bit and behind the scenes, and I think our main focus will possibly be our nether tunnel, because currently it's just still the stone platform and I really want to get it decorated and safer for everyone visiting. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!